All right, welcome back. The next solid we're going to talk about is a cone. So a cone has a circular base. We've got a circular base here that's similar to the cylinder. So you can see the area of that base here as part of the volume formula. And then what we do is we multiply by the height. So the height is inside your cone, coming down and making a right angle with the center of that circle. So that's the height. And then this numerator, the top of this fraction, is actually the cylinder volume formula. And what makes this the cone formula is we take that numerator and we divide by 3. Because this circle isn't present on the top. So that's why the formula has changed. So we only have one circular base, and then we've got a height inside that goes up to the very top of this cone. So that's why the formula has a divided by 3. So I don't want you to think that we're using the same formulas there. These are different solids, so they require different formulas. All right, so we're going to use that formula. We're going to start with number 1. And we're going to use that formula with a radius of 7. This height is 24. So our volume formula is pi r squared times height, and then we have to divide that whole thing by 3. So let's substitute in the values from the figure in number 1. So pi times 7 squared times 24 and divide by 3. So what you'll do in your calculator is you'll take 7 squared times 24 and you'll divide by 3. What you'll get there is 392. And then don't forget that pi is still part of your answer, the exact answer. So our exact answer here would be 392 pi, and then we have a unit of measure, meters cubed. And now it's your choice when you want to do the volume to the nearest hundredth. You can either type in 392 pi, we can type in our exact answer, and we'll get 1231.50 meters cubed, or you could type in the whole thing that we have written above here. You could type in the pi times 7 squared times the 24 and then divide by the 3, and you should get this same answer. All right, we're going to jump around a little bit, and we're going to come down to number 4 next, and then we'll go back up to number 2. So on number 4, this is labeled nicely, just like number 1 was, that we've got our radius here as 8 centimeters, and then we have our height inside of 18. So our formula again is pi r squared times height divided by 3. So let's fill in what's given. Pi, our radius, is 8 squared times our height of 18, all divided by 3. Okay, so if we try and get an exact answer out of this, if we do 8 squared times 18 divided by 3, it comes out nicely for us as a 384. And then don't forget to include that pi as your exact answer. So this is 384 pi centimeters cubed. And then for our nearest hundredth, our decimal approximation, we type in 384 pi into our calculator. We get 1206.37 centimeters cubed. Okay, so examples 1 and 4 actually give us a nice exact answer that doesn't happen on number 2. So let's scoot up to number 2 next. So number 2 has the diameter that's given. So we need a radius. half of 14 would give us a radius of 7 feet. All right, so we've got 7 feet here. All right, and then our height is 11. Okay, so let's do our volume is pi r squared times height divided by 3. Substituting in these values, pi times 7 squared times 11, all divided by 3. All right, so this one's not going to turn out to be a nice answer. So what I'm going to have you do first is I'm going to have you type all of it into the calculator, and let's try and find the decimal approximation first, the nearest hundredth. So go ahead and type in pi times 7 squared times 11 and divide that by 3. If you do that correctly, you should end up with 564.44 feet cubed. Okay, for an exact answer, we're going to have to do our simplification in 2 steps. Okay, so I'm going to do the numerator first. So I'm going to do 7 squared times 11, which is going to get me 539 divided by 3. Now, the fraction key in your calculator can tell you if this will simplify it all. It doesn't. So if I had to give an exact answer here, it would be 539 pi over 3 feet cubed. So that doesn't reduce at all. Normally when this happens, I would just tell you to give me the decimal approximation answer so you don't have to worry about simplifying that fraction. All right, let's do one more, number 3. And if you notice on number 3, I don't have an exact answer written there. So I knew that it wasn't going to be a nice fraction, so I just took out that line of giving me an exact answer. All right, so we've got a radius here again that we need to identify, the diameter that was given. So the radius is half of 8, so this is 4 yards, and then the height is inside of 7. So the volume formula, pi r squared times height divided by 3. And then this pi times 4 squared times 7, all divided by 3. Okay, and since the volume is to the nearest hundredth, I can type this all into my calculator at one time. I don't have to do an exact answer. I can go ahead and do the decimal approximation. So pi times 4 squared times 7, and then divide by 3, you should get 117.29 yards cubed. Okay? So I hope that you can successfully work on your cone practice homework. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. Have a great day.